Guys, I'm turning 30. What's up, friends? Welcome to Vlogmas day, whatever it is. I can't even remember at this point. And also, welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. My name is Jasmine. This is Vlogmas. Hopefully you'll stay because I'm pretty fun. And if you're not new, welcome back. You've been following along with Vlogmas. Let me know how you've been liking it, how things have been going. And guys, I'm turning 30. You know, I remember when I was a kid, and I remember when I was like 8, and I remember wanting to be an adult and thinking that 30 was gonna be like, was like a million years old. And now I'm gonna be 30. And now I'm turning 30 and it's like, wow, I'm a million years old. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm totally kidding. I'm kidding. But honestly, it is kind of surreal because of course, when you think about milestone birthdays, usually you're not exactly where you thought you were gonna end up. And if you are where you thought you were gonna end up, that's awesome. For the rest of us that have this life plan and then it goes in this direction, it's kind of like, okay. Didn't see that one coming, but all right, cool. If you asked me when I was 18 where I would be, maybe ask me when I was 16 where I would be married with 2 or 3 kids and a house and a dog, probably in my high school town where I grew up, and just living my life, singing on worship teams, and that would be that. And singing solos from time to time, traveling, all of that stuff, but that would be it. I don't even think traveling would be a thing. Actually, when I was 18, I thought I was gonna be an accountant. Woo-wee. Let me just tell you, it has been I'm such a milestone person. I'm very big on like my brain. I'm very creative, but I'm also very analytical. So I think through different milestones and I think through different turning points and different pivotal points, and like they mean so much more to me than, I don't know, probably normal people. Like my brain processes time in 30-minute or 15-minute intervals, like just automatic. I don't think about 2 minutes in or arriving at 6:42. It's 6:45, 7. If it's not 6:45, then it's 7. So like to me, it's like 25, 30. And I feel like I have developed more in the last 3 or 4 years than I have since I can remember. Obviously those are closer to now, but I feel like as an adult I really have evolved. And honestly, one of the things I can say is I'm so excited about 30 because I spent my 20s learning who I am, getting a foundation, learning God. I will spend my life learning God. I will spend my life learning who he is and how he works and all of that, but really getting a good foundation of my walk with him, purpose, things that I need to be doing in this season. And it really has been a beautiful thing. I am single. I am unmarried. I don't have any children. Because it was a risk for a while there. We was out here doing too much. So I'm really grateful for that because I am so passionate about the desire to bring up my children in a 2-family household with parents who love each other, who love God, who waited on God's timing, who exist in a godly marriage, and who really just represent Christ from a marital perspective. I saw a lot of divorce growing up, so I'm grateful that even when I stepped out on God's timing and did not trust his timing with my body and in other areas or whatever, I'm just glad that he was faithful and still kept me. Whew, that's a message. That's a message. But I'm just grateful to have been spared from a lot of the things that I set myself up for when I was in my 20s. And so coming into 30, naturally I struggled with singleness for most of my 20s, most of my adult life actually. I don't think I really became content until much later, the later half of my 20s. Definitely struggled with singleness, self-worth, value, feeling overlooked by everybody, feeling forgotten, feeling just mistreated, feeling just like ugly, like totally missed, totally forgotten, totally overlooked, all of that stuff. And I allowed myself to settle for less than what I deserved to get counterfeits of stuff. And so now I'm like, oh yeah, no, I look a little, that ain't it, it's not gonna work, girl. It's not gonna work, we good. But I also learned a lot about just being me and just being who God created me to be. So I have face piercings. A lot of people still don't understand why I have my septum pierced. I have little jewels on my teeth. Why? Because I just wanted to try it out. I wear a bunch of rings all the time. I wear oversized shirts. I wear crop tops with high-rise jeans. I am a worship leader and I love the Lord with all my heart. I am very, very transparent and honest and will have conversations that most people won't have. I usually think of things and have a very direct personality when it comes to opinions. I am I'm very extroverted, but I have I have learned to love more of my introverted self. So I identify as an ambivert, but I definitely know how to start conversations with people and make jokes, and the way my brain works, you know, makes people laugh and really keeps people feeling welcome and feeling invited. And so I've learned to just lean into those moments and lean into those traits that God has given me and not hate them. And I'm really grateful for that, because it took me a long time to get here, and I think because I had to fight to get here, we're gonna fight to stay here. And we're gonna keep on stepping and keep on going. Also, even in the midst of like, I thought I would be married by 25. Baby, when I tell you, I would have no business being anybody's wife at 25. None whatsoever. And I'm so grateful to God that He allowed me to grow up by myself and not drag some man through that. And drag no kids through that. Ugh. I'm really grateful for that. Also, I think my camera's about to overheat, but I'm gonna keep talking until it cuts me off. So I'm grateful for that. My career path has been very non-traditional. I started after college, I worked in operations, and then I worked in ministry, and then I worked in retail, and then now I work in back in operations, but I do like more marketing, which is what my degree is actually in. So I have a very non-traditional career path. I am amazed that God brought me back to this point. I am blessed to be here. I have gotten the opportunity to travel, to go on a mission trip, to lead worship at a campus that is constantly growing and constantly evolving. Like, that is such a huge thing, to really just learn and grow within myself, to be able to make memories, to create content, to really just stretch these creative juices and be a part of other projects and things that I never would have thought I would have had. I was gonna live at home until I got married. God said no. I celebrate a year in September of being on my own. And it's been beautiful, and I've loved this time alone. I've loved this space alone, and it's been so challenging and developing. And so, like, to think about 30, it's like there's nowhere to go but up from here. And I'm so honored and I'm so grateful to God for this opportunity, for what 30 is gonna hold. There's a reason why what happened before 30 happened, someone told me, and there's a reason why what didn't happen happened. Marriage is coming, babies are coming, and so many other things that I'm waiting on God for are coming. And the beauty is that I trust Him now more than ever. He's evolved my character to be able to manage where He's taking me, and to manage a spouse, and to manage parenthood, and to manage all of those things. And so I'm still just as grateful for that. And I don't know, it's gonna be good. So my camera's overheating, so I'm gonna let you go. Keep hanging out with me for Vlogmas. I love you guys. Like, subscribe, share, hang out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.